We started the Arizona Leukemia Foundation back in 1972 because I was working at St. Joseph's Hospital in our pediatric department and saw many of these children coming in. And in 72, there wasn't a whole lot that we could do for these children. Many of them died. In fact, most of them died eventually. And it was just very sad to see, because the family was so affected by this ill child that needed such wonderful care. There were many things like, for instance, they didn't have enough money to pay their utility bill for this month, or maybe they just couldn't pay their rent this month. Different things like that popped up, and on investigation there was nobody in town or anyone or any agency that could help them. And so we said, fine, we will make our own plans and see what we can do to help these families. And so we were able to get some money in order to begin the foundation. We met an attorney who was a wonderful gentleman who heard our story. In fact, we told the story of the children so that he would understand what we were trying to do. So 2 weeks later, he called and the foundation was totally established. It was incorporated and ready to go. Now, things have really changed in some respects in that there has been a great advance in the care of these children with leukemia, but it's not a cure. They're still in treatment and they still need the care. The needs haven't changed at all. The parents and the family, they all have the same needs as they did years ago. But we're not seeing the terrible devastation as we used to see. I kind of call him my first love. His name was Jackie, and they lived in Superior. There was another little girl, his sister, and so his parents could not be here all the time, and especially his mother. That was a very difficult thing for her, to have to leave her little boy who was so critically ill in the hospital. So in the evening I used to go over to the hospital and to hold him in the rocking chair, and we would talk and have a great time. And then I would say, okay, Jackie, it's time for bed. I put him in his bed and he grabbed my hand, take my watch off and put it under his pillow. I said, why did you do that? So you'll come back the next day. And then there was Jimmy. Jimmy was a sweet little boy. He was 7 years old. And his father never came to see him during the times that he was in the hospital, until that last day when he was dying, when his father came finally. And then there was Alan, a young adolescent boy whose father had died several years ago, and his mother was an alcoholic. Alan's fear was who was going to take care of his mother when he was gone. Then there was Terry, a little girl who lived in a nudist colony in New River. She had made out her will. She asked to be cremated, and she said to me, I'll meet you at the gate. Those were the inspirations that just tore at my heart and made it possible for us to start the foundation. Stories like that are never ending.